This is Seth Davis for CampusInsiders.com. I am sitting with former Duke center Mason Plumlee. Just finished his senior season, getting ready for the NBA draft. And Mason, it's great to see you. Of course, a year ago, you had that decision about whether or not to turn pro after your junior year. Now that the season's over, be honest with me, was there any time during the season where you thought to yourself, maybe I should have gone when I had the chance?
You know, the way the season went, I never really felt like that. We started out undefeated. Our first 15 games, we were undefeated. We were hot. I was playing well, so I just said my stock is rising. I'm improving. It was
You felt like it was the right decision from a business perspective.
For sure, absolutely. Business, and then also just for my own satisfaction, I felt like I was achieving what I wanted to achieve by coming back. If there was one time I would say I thought maybe I should have gotten out of here is in that preseason conditioning, because no one, there's nothing like college preseason conditioning. So
I think the pro guys do a little bit of conditioning work too, though, right?
Yeah, I'm sure, but it's different when I'm sure they don't have a coach yelling in their ear the entire time.
Yeah,
so.
that's right, and you're getting paid to do it, so
right,
it helps stymie the pain a little bit. Obviously, playing at a place like Duke, they have a lot of former NBA players who come back, and I know you're around them a lot. What's the best piece of advice or insight that you have gotten from a Duke alum or any NBA player really about this next phase of your basketball life?
You know, Grant Hill he's really fun to talk to because he's gone through it at the highest level. He was one of the best high school players, best college players, and then at the time he was one of the best pros, one of the best basketball players in the world. So he just said enjoy it. He said you don't know if for injury or for whatever reason, you may not get to experience the career that you have envisioned. So just enjoy every moment, enjoy the process, and take advantage of the time you have.
You get a sense of how they're evaluating your game, what you need to prove in the workouts between now and draft night to maximize your position?
Yeah, for sure. A couple teams tell you what they think. A couple teams just want to hear you talk, and then they don't really give any feedback. So. A couple teams will ask and tell your agent, make sure you get in for a workout. We want to see you in person. But it's really their first sit down face to face with us. So a couple of the teams video the interviews. They're going to take it back and look at it as an entire staff. Some teams have 10, 12 people in the room where everybody's getting a first-hand look at you. And then, yeah, they're doing their homework. I mean, just like any good business should.
When draft night comes, first of all, do you know if you're going to be in the green room yet? I guess it's too early, but do you anticipate being there?
I do anticipate being there. Yeah.
Okay, that can go either way now. You can end up like an Aaron Rodgers and Geno Smith. You know,
well, I hope I end up like Aaron Rodgers.
At the end of the day, draft night was tough for him, which I always wondered about because he ended up going the first round. Like, cry me a river, dude. But will draft night, as those picks come down, is that just going to be like this delightful, exciting night, or are you going to be a nervous wreck?
I don't know. I think I'll be excited. I mean, it's realizing a dream. Obviously, everybody wants to go as high as they can go. There's no question about that. I think the nervousness will set in if they start trading right after you're picked. If they say, "Oh, you're going to Orlando," and then you get traded to Milwaukee or one of those cities that's not quite.
Especially like I always love when they tell the media, like, "Oh, I always wanted to play for Cleveland. That's my number one. Is my childhood dream. Oh, you just got traded to Dallas. Oh, I love the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Play that game too."
No, I mean I'll be looking forward to it. There are some cities I would love to end up in, and some organizations that I think anybody would love to play for. But at the end of the day, this is really the first time playing basketball where it's not our choice where we play. We aren't picking the college.
Right.
They're picking us. So.
Right. It's a business now, son. Right.
Yep. That's right.
That reality's got to be settling in at this point.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, listen, I know it's every kid's dream to play in the NBA, and I know how hard you've worked, and it's just so much fun watching you play in college. We're going to miss that, but best of luck with this process. You seem to have your head on straight with everything, and good luck.
Thank you.
I'm sure whichever team gets you is going to be very lucky.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Mason Plumlee, and keep it right here on CampusInsiders.com for all of your NBA draft coverage.